Welcome back, Pokemon trainers and fans. This is your host, Professor Pine, bringing you another installment of the Pokemon Fight Club. Let's jump right into it. Day 3 of Week 2. And here we go. Our first matchup features Ariados, the Bug Poison type, the evolved form of Spinarak, featuring Sludge Bomb, Protect, Toxic, and Spiderweb. And its opponent will be the normal type Eevee, featuring Takedown, Iron Tail, Shadow Ball, and Sand Attack. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head to the battlefield. Once again, we are in beautiful Poke Cup Stadium. And out first is Ariados. Sorry if you have arachnophobia. Alright, and its opponent is Little Eevee. And I have to say, Eevee is one of those Pokemon in Go that I don't mind catching over and over again. More or less because of the potential that an Eevee has, that it could be really anything it wants to be. Alright, here we go. So Eevee's going to start off with a Sand Attack. It's going to focus on the accuracy of Ariados. That's going to hit, and it's going to decrease the accuracy. And Ariados is going to counter back with Toxic. And it hits, so no actual damage done on turn 1, but both working on status ailments to try and derail the other. Alright, Eevee first again, this time launching a Shadow Ball. It's a direct hit, but not much damage there against Ariados. And the poison's going to go into effect on Eevee. Ariados is going to answer back with Sludge Bomb. It's going to hit Eevee and bring it down below half health. That could be bad for Eevee, unless the accuracy hits. Alright, here we go, turn number 3, and Eevee's going to go back to the Shadow Ball, hoping for something here. Not much there, hardly does the little over 100 damage total in 3 turns. Poison saps Eevee, but here comes another Sludge Bomb. It's going to hit, and Eevee goes down. Ariados is your winner in the first match of our Hump Day special. It's Wednesday, my dudes. And Ariados is your winner, and thanks to Poison sapping Eevee's health. We'll be right back with the next battle. Our second battle is going to feature Scyther, a Bug Flying type, featuring Wing Attack, Pursuit, Swift, and Focus Energy. And its opponent will be Sunkern, a Grass-type Pokemon featuring Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Attract, and Growth. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. And how did you guys do with Sunkern and the Spotlight Hour yesterday? I caught over 60 Sunkern and no shinies. And again, I was using my Pokeball Plus, so I'm not sure exactly how many might have escaped my grasp, but no shinies. However, I did catch a shiny Sunkern about a year ago down in Louisville. I think I already mentioned that once in a previous video. Alright, Pokemon are ready. Here we go. Scyther to start with a Wing Attack. Super effective. Going down, and there goes Sunkern. A one-hit KO on turn 1. Scyther with the OHKO shutout. And is your winner. And Scyther, being part flying, had the advantage over Sunkern, so one quick Wing Attack took out the Grass type. We'll be back with our next battle. And here we are with the third battle of this episode, featuring Houndoom, the Dark Fire type, and the evolved form of Houndour. It's featuring Ember, Bite, Swift, and Roar. And its opponent will be the Ground type Dugtrio, the evolved form of Diglett, featuring Magnitude, Slash, Attract, and Curse. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. So here we go. Houndoom looking for a little bit of revenge from round 1's loss. And you might have noticed in the last couple of days we added the records below, so you can see what wins and losses are there. And in future episodes, we are also going to add timestamps down in the description, so if there's a Pokemon you really like and you want to see them first, you can click there. Dugtrio starts with a Magnitude, and as it gets a Magnitude 8, that's going to be super effective against Houndoom. And it's a one-hit KO on turn 1. 2 in a row. Dugtrio and Scyther not to be messed with today. So Dugtrio takes home the win very easily. The type advantage was there over the fire typing, and Dugtrio got a really good magnitude on it. Alright, we will be right back. Match number 4 coming your way, and this one's going to feature Ivysaur, the grass poison type in the evolved form of Bulbasaur, featuring Solar Beam, Fury Cutter, Leech Seed, and Sunny Day. And its opponent will be Metapod, the evolved form of Caterpie, bug type, and only attack is Harden. Harden, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, the Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield at Poke Cup Stadium. And here come our competitors. Ivysaur with the advantage being a part poison type. Metapod does have a bit of advantage over its grass typing being a bug. However, its only attack is Harden. So the only real damage it could do is using Struggle after using up all of its Harden attacks. All 30 Harden attacks. Alright, Ivysaur is going to start things off with Sunny Day. So that's going to allow it to use Solar Beam one right after the other without having to charge up beforehand. Metapod working on its physical defense is going to use Harden, but that's not really going to do much against the elemental attacks that Ivysaur is most likely going to launch. Alright, turn 2, Ivysaur leading off with Leech Seed. And it connects, so Metapod is going to lose some health every turn now. That's going to be returned to Ivysaur in the form of regenerating some health. So Metapod's going to use Harden again, increasing the physical defense, and Leech Seed does sap some health. Alright, Ivysaur is going to lead off one more time. It's going straight for a Solar Beam, turn 3 of the Sunny Day. Solar Beam was off, not very effective as we kind of foresaw, but enough to do some good damage. And Metapod's going to go off with another Harden, but it also gets sapped by the Leech Seed. Sunlight's still going strong, going on to turn 4. Almost sounds like a NASCAR race, announcing all the different turns that are going on. And Ivysaur is going to launch into another Solar Beam. I'll get the trophy in the shot. That's a critical hit, and that's going to take out Metapod. Ivysaur is your winner. Shut out the Metapod, and we really saw that coming. There's no way Metapod is going to get down all the way through its hardened attacks to get to struggle, and even then it would probably knock itself out. Alright, we will be right back. Our 5th battle is going to feature Nidoran Female, a pure poison type with Headbutt, Iron Tail, Blizzard, and Toxic. And its opponent will be Azumarill, the evolved form of Marill, pure water type featuring Waterfall, Icy Wind, Defense Curl, and Rain Dance. Alright, the Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. Poke Cup Stadium looking good with the lights on. And out comes the female Nidoran. And followed closely by Azumarill. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Azumarill is not a fairy type in Generation 2. It is a fairy type starting Generation 6. Alright, let's head right down into the action. Both Pokemon are getting their orders. And Nidoran Female is going to start off with a Toxic, going right for the status ailment, and Azumarill is poisoned, so that is going to impact it quite some way. And Azumarill is going to launch a Rain Dance, so powering up its water-type moves, but it is going to be damaged by the poison, so we'll see how this plays into it, if Azumarill can withstand the poison in its body. Alright, turn number 2, here we go, and Nidoran Female is going to start off with an Iron Tail. Not very effective against Azumarill, and Azumarill is going to fight back with Waterfall, powered up by the Rain Dance. And that's going to drop Nidoran Female below half health. But the poison does a little bit more damage against Azumarill. So we'll see what turn number 3 has to offer between these two. And the rain is still falling. Nidoran going with the Headbutt. Not much there. Definitely not what it was hoping for. Azumarill going off with another Waterfall. Still powered up by Rain Dance. Could this do it? No! Nidoran Female hangs on with 14 health. but the poison is doing its damage on Azumarill. Rain still falling here at Pokecup Stadium. Let's see what turn number 4 has to offer. It's a pretty good strategy going in here. Here comes the female with a Blizzard, and it's a miss. That might have been Nidoran's only chance here. Excuse me. And Azumarill is going to launch a Waterfall, and that will do it. Azumarill will take home the win and is able to survive the poisoning. Nidoran just did not have any other attacks that could really do much damage to it. So Azumarill will be your winner. We'll be right back with our halfway battle. Battle number 6 for this episode is going to bring you Snubbull, the pure normal type, featuring Strength, Shadow Ball, Charm, and Swagger. And its opponent will be the high-flying Aerodactyl, a rock-flying type, featuring Ancient Power, Bite, Curse, and Supersonic. The Pokemon are ready, let's head back to the battlefield. And I mentioned this earlier in another episode, Snubbull did have its own special research over the weekend. A lot of people did caught all 68 Snubbull, but they got no shinies. I was fortunate to get 3. 2 of them were 3 stars. So I am going to talk a lot of Pokemon going here. My wife and I really enjoy playing together. That's a good way to spend an afternoon. Alright, the battle is commencing. Commands are given. Aerodactyl is going to start off with a Supersonic, going for the Confusion, and it lands it. So Snubbull is going to have to fight off Confusion. And it's able to get through, and here comes a Swagger. So Aerodactyl's attack went way up, but now it is also confused. So both Pokemon are going to have to fight through some level of confusion here. Let's see how it plays out. Aerodactyl here starting off, and it's going to attack itself. Keeping in mind that its attack is increased, so that almost doubles the damage. Snubbull also hurting itself in confusion. Attacks going off, but in the wrong directions here, folks. Alright, Aerodactyl going off. It's no longer confused. It's able to shake it off. Here comes an Ancient Power. A critical hit on Snubbull, and it'll knock it out. Aerodactyl on turn 3 is able to take out Snubbull. Your winner here, Aerodactyl. Both Pokemon confusing each other on turn 1. Both hitting each other turn 2, and then Aerodactyl managing to escape the confusion and knocking out its opponent. We'll be right back. Battle number 7 is going to feature Larvitar, a rock ground type, featuring Rock Slide, Earthquake, Hyper Beam, and Swagger. And its opponent will be Flaaffy, the evolved form of Mari, a pure electric type, featuring Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Cotton Spore, and Light Screen. The Pokemon are ready, let's head down to the battlefield. It's not looking good for Flaaffy, given that its 2 main attacking attacks don't have a whole lot of firepower against ground or rock types, which is what Larvitar is both of. So Larvitar has taken the field, followed right by Flaaffy. And let's see how these two fare. What kind of status ailments are going to happen? What kind of strategy is going to go into this? So Larvitar is going to start, and it's going to start with Swagger. That's going to cause Flaaffy's attack to go way up, but also cause some confusion, and Flaaffy is going to set up some defense with Light Screen. So its special defense has gone up, but I don't know if that's really going to do much for this battle. Alright, Larvitar going with an Earthquake. This could be dangerous. Super effective on Flaaffy, going down to 35 health. Flaaffy fights through the confusion and gets a Fire Punch off. Not very effective. 39 damage, it looks like. Not good at all for Flaaffy. Alright, they stare each other down. Larvitar going with one more Earthquake. This should do it. And it will. Flaaffy goes down. The type disadvantage was just too much. Larvitar able to pull it out. It's rock ground typing, overpowering Flaaffy's electric. And like I said, its moveset was not good for that kind of a matchup. So Larvitar taking the win quite handedly. Alright, we will be right back. A battle of two Cantonian Pokemon brings you match number 8, featuring Butterfree, the Bug Flying type, featuring Gust, Psychic, Hyper Beam, and Stun Spore. And its opponent will be the normal Flying type Spearow, featuring Drill Peck, Frustration, Steel Wing, and Mirror Move. The Pokemon are ready, let's head down to the battlefield. Now in this one, I'm seeing Spearow taking advantage of its Flying type over Butterfree's Bug, but keep in mind Butterfree is also half Flying, so we'll see just how this plays out. Butterfree may have an advantage having a more diverse move set. Alright, the Pokemon are ready, here we go. So Spearow is going to start things off with a Steel Wing. Some decent damage there against Butterfree, and it's going to answer back with Stun Spore. And it's hit, so Spearow loses priority. It is now fighting off Paralysis. We'll see what Butterfree has in store for its foe Spearow, if I can speak properly. Alright, Butterfree is going to launch a Psychic attack. And that's going to do some pretty decent damage there, over 100 damage to its health. Spearow answering back with Drill Peck, and it's super effective, bringing Butterfree down to just 12 health. Butterfree's going to need the Paralysis to kick in here to have a chance to win. Butterfree launching another Psychic. That's going to bring Spearow down to 47 health. And Spearow's going to get off another Drill Peck. That's going to hit. Butterfree goes down in a very close battle. But Spearow was able to overcome the Paralysis and take the win from Butterfree. So the Flying type did still have the advantage over a Bug Flying. We will be right back. Our 9th battle of the day is going to feature Hitmonchan, the pure fighting type, with Mach Punch, Strength, Ice Punch, and Counter. And its opponent will be Weedle, the Bug Poison type, featuring Poison Sting and String Shot. Pokemon are ready, let's head down to the battlefield. I can only imagine Hitmonchan just kind of standing there at the circle with its gloves on its hips, kind of like, what are you doing here, Weedle? But we'll see if maybe Weedle can get off a Poison Sting and poison Hitmonchan, and that can make all the difference in the battle. So here we go, the Pokemon are out on the field. Let's see how they go. So Hitmonchan starting off with Ice Punch. That's going to hit, but not much damage. Weedle's going to scoop back to the center, and here comes a Poison Sting. Not much there, and no effect of the poison. Alright, well, let's see if they can just keep going. Weedle might be able to hang in there, but here comes Hitmonchan with a Mach Punch. It's a critical hit, but not very effective. It's able to withstand the fighting type, and here comes one more Poison Sting. And nothing there. Barely any kind of damage. Alright, Hitmonchan going back to the Ice Punch. Some more damage there, bringing Weedle down below 50% health. Weedle's going to get off another Poison Sting. And still not anything there. It's whittling away at Hitmonchan's health, but there hasn't really been much to talk about in terms of Weedle's Poison Sting. Hitmonchan starting off the next turn with another Ice Punch. It seems to be working. Weedle's down to 57 health. Can Weedle get a poison? There's the attack, and no, it didn't even hit the 200 mark. Alright, this is probably the last turn. Here comes Hitmonchan with an Ice Punch. As long as it hits, it should win. There's the hit. Weedle goes down in a very valiant effort from the little guy. Hitmonchan ultimately overcame the disadvantage of Bug over fighting, but it didn't really matter in this one. Hitmonchan, your winner in match number 9. We'll be right back. Our next battle is going to feature the fully evolved Typhlosion, pure fire type with Flame Wheel, Swift, Rock Smash, and Smokescreen. And its opponent is going to be Electrode, the fully evolved form of Voltorb, Pure Electric type with Thunder, Swift, Sonic Boom, and Flash. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head down to the battlefield. And Typhlosion looking for some revenge after that hard loss to Little Magby in the first week. So we're going to have our eyes on Typhlosion for quite a while to see how it bounces back from losing to a baby. But again, the babies should not be taken lightly. They have done very well so far these first 2 weeks overall. So let's see how Typhlosion bounces back. And Electrode is going to start off with a Flash. It's going to try to decrease Typhlosion's accuracy. And it does. So accuracy has taken a pretty good hit. Typhlosion is going to answer back with Smokescreen. So now they're both equally blind. Their accuracy has both been hit. We'll see how they answer back. Alright, the commands have been given. Electrode's going to launch a Thunder. Not a very accurate move to start. It does get the hit, though. Typhlosion down to 166 health. And Typhlosion's going to get off a Flame Wheel. And it's going to get a burn on Electrode, so that's going to hurt Electrode each turn after it attacks. So we're going to see how that's going to impact this battle. Alright, Electrode going back to Thunder. That did some pretty good damage in the first turn. And that's going to miss. And it gets hurt by the burn, bringing it down to 150 health. Typhlosion answering back with Rock Smash. Not much damage there, brings Electrode down to 131. So the accuracy so far has not hit so much. I'm not sure if that miss from Electrode earlier was because of that or because Thunder's just not that accurate. Here comes another Thunder. It does connect with Typhlosion, and it hangs on with 38 health. But the burn hurts Electrode, brings it down to 97. It's within range if this can hit. It does, but it hangs on by 2. It hangs on with 2 health. We'll see how this goes down. Electrode's going to utilize Swift. Not much there. Typhlosion hangs on with 19 health, and the burn takes out Electrode. It took itself out with the burn. Typhlosion is your winner, but by a hair. So Typhlosion able to fight through it. The Thunder did tremendous damage. I don't blame Electrode for going for a Swift there just for the accuracy, but Typhlosion's your winner. We will be right back. Alright, our next battle features Squirtle, a pure water type featuring Surf, Bite, Blizzard, and Rain Dance. And its opponent will be Farfetch'd, a normal flying type featuring Slash, Fly, Steel Wing, and Swords Dance. So the Pokemon are ready. Let's head back to the battlefield. And just a reminder to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments, who are you cheering for? And how many shinies did you catch with Sunkern Spotlight Hour? I always like seeing how everybody does and cheering on everyone, especially if they've never caught a shiny before. Or maybe they have a lot of shiny luck and they only got one. Still celebrate that shiny. Alright, the orders are being given. Let's see how this goes. So Farfetch'd is going to start off with a Swords Dance. I always thought that was some really cool animation. I thought it'd be cool if they had like the Arabian Curve Blade. But Squirtle's going to get a Rain Dance also. It's going to power up its water type moves. Let's see how Little Rain impacts the battle. Alright, the commands are given, and Farfetch'd looks like it's going to go up into the air on turn 2. And Squirtle's going to launch a Surf that's going to unfortunately miss. So that wastes one turn for Squirtle with the Rain Dance. But Farfetch'd up in the air. However, can't hide for long. Here comes the Fly attack. Rain still coming down on the field. Direct hit on Squirtle brings it down to 99 health. And Squirtle's going to answer back with Surf. There's some damage, brings Farfetch'd down to 122. The rain continues to fall here. Let's just see what these two do. Alright, looks like Farfetch'd is going to continue the aerial attack and try to take it out next turn. Squirtle looks like it was hoping it would stay near the ground, but with no dice, it's going to miss on the surf. So Farfetch'd up there in the air, rain still falling on the field. So here comes Farfetch'd Fly. And it comes, and it's a direct hit, and Squirtle goes down. A great battle between these two, but ultimately Farfetch'd just too quick and too high up into the air for Squirtle to be able to do anything against. The Rain Dance was a great move on turn 1, powering up Surf, but ultimately it fell. We'll be right back with the last battle. 2 Titanic heavyweights to wrap up this episode, and also just a reminder that 13 battles in tonight's episode. You don't want to miss it. But up first we have Blastoise, or wrapping up this episode I should say, is Blastoise, the pure water type and evolved form of Squirtle, featuring Hydro Pump, Rapid Spin, Mud Slap, and Withdraw. And its opponent is the ever-fearsome Nidoking, the poison ground type, featuring Horn Attack, Mud Slap, Thunder, and Horn Drill. Well, Pokemon are ready, let's head down to the battlefield for the final battle of this morning's episode. And again, like I just said, 13 battles tonight. This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday schedule now, so 12 in the morning, 13 at night to round us out to 75 for those 3 days. Then the 24 and 24 on Monday and Tuesday to bring us to 123. All right, the Pokemon are on the field. Let's get right into the action. And Nidoking is going to begin with Horn Drill, realizing the water weakness, but it's going to miss. So Blastoise with a free shot here. Hydro Pump, super effective on Nidoking. And it's a one-hit KO. Blastoise with the shutout. One-hit KO on Nidoking to wrap up this episode. Don't mess with those cannons, baby. All right, folks, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I'm Professor Pine, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And overall, please just remember to keep on breathing. We'll see you in the next one.